Hello there. Hi. This is Flavian, and we are on our oral presentation, the third oral presentation, and this one is more talking about the formation of our planet. So we're gonna discuss more about a little bit about it. We learned that our universe begin as what they call Bing Bang. About 14 billion years ago, and about 4.6 billion years ago, solar system formed, followed by sun and planets and moons. So we learned that our history of our planet take us back to the formation of our planet. Okay. We learned that our planet go a lot of changes, and these changes result to the formation of oceanic basins and mountain ranges. Oceanic and atmospheric circulation patterns shift in responsible to the moving continents. Well, sometimes they're causing massive iceberg to form, and then and then to melt away. And sometimes we have like a hurricane. We have like volcanoes. We have like a earthquake. All these are the changes of our planet. But we also learned that about 4.4 billion years ago, the living cells evolved from the period called primordial period. And again, this is about 4.4 billion years ago. But 3.5 billion years ago, the life of the oldest fossil recorded. Cells with nucleus made appearance about 1.2 billion years ago, and long thereafter. Earth, or our planet, or our universe, consists of three concentric layers. There's a inner layer, which we call core, and then mantle, which is like a middle layer, and then the outer layer, we call it crust. The crust underlying the mantle, also known as lithosphere, then asthenosphere, and underlying by the solid lower mantle. Lithosphere divided into series of plates, diverge, converge, and slide or sideway moving, which is like past one another. The four plate tectonic theory state that our ridge layers of Earth is divided into a couple of dozens plates that are moving across the Earth surface relatively to each other. So the start of geology really helped us to understand that our standard of living really depends directly to our consumption of nature resources. The concentration of population, or the way we misuse our planet, it can cause the changes, the earth changes, like we see when they drill oil, they call fracking. Those kind of distraction, it can cause earthquake, and they do that most of the places where they getting oil. And I heard that on the news. Mostly the places they do is Oklahoma, North Dakota, Texas, even here in Kansas. What they do, they push the water in so the water can come out with oil. So those are part of the extraction, and that's what we learn about. And also we learn about the carbon emission, where we let the we destroy our own planet. We heard on the news so many times about the climate change, but the more carbon emission go up, it prevent the nature of our planet, where we get the sun from the and then it help us with our crops. But we see that those disappear. The ice is disappear back in the north and south, and then we see where concentration of people in one area, it can cause our planet to, the one place to be heavy, and then cause the changes that this plate we're talking about, either to diverge, converge, or sideways, which is kind of as a horizontal or vertical sliding of each other. And that's how we destroy our planet. Well, what we need to do to avoid those kind of stuff is to listen to our scientists, listen to the geologists who studied these things, and they tell us, most of the time they tell us ahead of time, like what we learn in about the earthquake. They know is coming, but they don't know exactly what time or where is the damage is gonna be worse, but they predict there will be catastrophe. And we learned also in Italy that there was a earthquake where the scientists predicted, but they gave it to the they talked to the government officials about what's gonna happen. And some of the scientists, they say it's just a little bit, it's not gonna happen big, but they warned them. And it didn't take long, the earthquake was big, it was way huge. So we know all this stuff, and we know we can talk about it, but although the thing as of now in our technologies, we cannot predict the time, we cannot predict exactly where the place where the earthquake is gonna happen. But although we have all this stuff in hand, and the scientists really work hard on it to get the information out to the people, and let the people what's going on, especially by hurricane. We all know by hurricane, we know before, they start about it, way before, and they talk, they tell us this is what's gonna happen. All right, we need to protect our planet. We need to protect our universe for future generation. Thank you.